Hello to all my beautiful viewers out there. Today, we're going to be talking about the recently announced collection between Antisocial Social Club and Undefeated. Yes, guys. So, what has happened is, I was actually going to cover it yesterday, but I thought that because I made Monday Yeezy season, I was covering a lot of Yeezy releases. We did the 700 Carbon Blues, we did the Ye Chill 350 V2s, and then we covered the Zebra restock. If you haven't seen those videos, well, you know what to do. You click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, or if you are subscribed and you didn't check them out but you want the details, just pop on over to the channel, have a look. It's all there. It's all there ready and waiting for you. I was going to cover this yesterday, but because I did 3 videos already on Yeezys, I was kind of like, I think my subscribers are going to hate me if I do a 4th video in a day. I'm a bit iffy on if I should do a lot of videos in a day or just like 1 video in a day. I kind of just want to get as much of the streetwear and sneaker releases and news out. And I actually should I think I should hold back on doing as many sneaker and streetwear release videos and cover more ones about my personal opinions about stuff, because I usually just chuck my opinion in the release detail videos, when really I should just do a separate video saying, this is what I think about this sneaker or this piece of clothing that's coming out. I don't know. We'll think about it. 2020, new year, maybe new me. But I'll still be covering all the upcoming releases and streetwear in 2020. So if you want to stay tuned for everything that is coming out, and you're not subscribed to the channel, well, you know how to fix that. You click the red subscribe button. But what is happening, and I'm covering it today instead, is that on the 21st of this month, December, we are getting a collaborative drop of Antisocial Social Club and Undefeated. Now, normally, can I just say quite quickly, whenever I cover these drops, I don't actually have a piece that is from previous collections or anything to do with either of the brands. But for once, haha, I actually have an Antisocial Social Club Undefeated piece. I bought this off a retail reseller, not a reseller on like Grailed or anything like that, like a store that resells stuff. This was my first ever Antisocial Social Club piece, and I was like, you know what, this is kind of cool. It's got some pink camo on it, it's kind of cool. So it's got the Undefeated logo on the front, and then it's got the Antisocial Social Club logo in the pink camo on the back. I think it's just a super easy piece to wear because the pink isn't a huge priority on the piece. It's primarily black with just a splash of color, right? I absolutely love it. It was my first ever Antisocial Social Club piece, as I said. It introduced me into the brand, what to expect, and overall I was pretty happy with it. And now, in 2019, or more specifically at the end of 2019, we are getting another collaboration with them, and it looks like this collaboration is very much inspired by heat maps, if you've watched Predator, the iconic Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, where the Predator sees in thermal vision, it looks like the collection's inspired by that. But we'll head over to the Instagram post that they've posted, see what details they have, and speculate what we're going to get. So we'll move over there and we'll cover it all there. So none of the pieces have been announced. This is just the announcement. So we'll go over it and have a look at what it has to say. Here we are. This is the post. This is the official post by Antisocial Social Club. As you can see, we're following them and everything on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, alright. Okay. Moving on. We have the announced release date. It was interesting because when they posted about it, they didn't actually provide too many details. Normally they would say a release time, yada 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 yada, where to cop it from, but instead they just gave the release date. They're kind of done with that. So I assume, like all their other drops, it's going to release at 8 AM PST, Pacific Standard Time. Every other drop has released that time. There have been very, very few Antisocial Social Club drops, and I'm talking like 10% or less, that have ever dropped at a different time to the rest of them, which is 8 AM Pacific Standard Time, which for me, I think is around, I want to say 3, probably 4 AM. This is just ridiculous though. This is why it sucks to live in Australia. If you're into any streetwear brands, if you're into any hyped brands, you've just basically got to stay up till 3 or 4 AM whenever the drops are to cop them, because they never drop at reasonable times for Australians. I remember one time I was out at a bar and the drop happened at like, oh geez, I can't even remember what time. It was like early hours in the morning. at the bar while ordering a drink, I went through and purchased a hoodie. It was just, that's what it's like. I'm out having a good time with mates and I'm like, hold up, I need 5 minutes. I'm just going to cop a hoodie real quick and then I'll get back to you. And that's what I did. Which hoodie was that? It was one of the antisocial... Oh, it was the cancelled one. It was the cancelled hoodie that I have and I unboxed it on the channel and everything. That's the one that I bought like early hours of the morning when I was out in town at a bar. It was, yeah, that was classic. Absolutely classic. But that's what it's like living in Australia and trying to cop these drops. So, to cover the release details that they obviously didn't provide, it's going to drop on the 21st. It's going to drop 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time unless they say otherwise. But of course, I'll cover it on the channel when they actually announce the pieces. This is just the announcement. It's going to drop on their website, antisocialsocialclub.com. And yeah, that's basically all the release details we have. Because I can't give you like a price because we don't know. And we don't even know what's coming in the collection, but this is what I'm going to speculate is coming in the collection. So, as you can see, right here, the logos, the Antisocial Social Club logo and the Undefeated logo, they have what I would call a heat map design over the top of them. Louis Vuitton has recently done that for their, I think, 2054 collection, I want to say. That's their upcoming collection. That's been stylized by Virgil to have heat map designs on it and stuff. Now, I don't know if Antisocial Social Club and Undefeated are trying to follow in that same pattern, but from this announcement, it kind of seems that way, doesn't it? It kind of seems like they're trying to go for a similar theme like that and put it into streetwear before it gets introduced into high fashion. So, I don't know. Maybe that's their goal. Either way, I would be keen to see what actually drops out of this. Now, what I speculate is going to drop, there is going to be black hoodies. 100%. There is going to be black Antisocial Social Club hoodies. If there was a drop in Antisocial Social Club history without a black hoodie, that would shock me to the core. Because there is no way Antisocial Social Club would do a drop without a black hoodie. Or a black shirt. There's going to be black shirts, right? Now, following Antisocial Social Club's other color palette trends, there's probably going to be some pink shirts. They love their pink. They love their pink hoodies. They love their pink shirts. Go watch my other previous Antisocial Social Club videos covering the Hot Wheels collection, the Hello Kitty collaboration, the BT21 collaboration. All three of those. I bet you 2 out of 3 of those videos, there will be a pink item in one of those collections. Guaranteed for the Hello Kitty one and the BT21 one, but I can't remember if the Hot Wheels collection had anything pink in it. But as I said, most of the collections have something pink in them. There's definitely going to be some black stuff though. Always black clothing. Antisocial Social Club shines in its black clothing. Now, obviously, a lot of people have mixed opinions on Antisocial Social Club. It's got the nickname Anti-Shipping Shipping Club. Understandable. I've explained on the channel before why that's the case. Because I'll just quickly sum it up if you can't be bothered going watching my other videos. Basically in my previous video, I just tried to convey to the viewer, to you guys, that Antisocial Social Club uses a pre-order system. Basically, they announce a drop, they drop, you buy into it, you buy a pre-order slot, they produce over the next like month or 2 all the hoodies that have been pre-ordered, and then they ship them all out. That's why their shipping time takes like 1 to 2 months, because what you do is when you buy it, you buy a pre-order slot, and then once all the slots are filled, they then produce them, and their production times are obviously just a bit slow there. Now, so people aren't, I don't want to say people aren't aware of it, but I think people just misinterpret what their shipping time really is, because it's not shipping time, it's production time. The shipping takes like a week or 2 max, but because it's stacked on top of the production time and it's labeled as shipping time, everyone's like, man, the shipping time sucks. And like, I get that, like, I understand, like, this is not like any other brand where when you buy something it ships to you and you got it within like less than a month. This is very different, and a lot of people get mad at that. If you're mad at it, don't buy it. Antisocial Social Club isn't gonna care at all if you buy an item and say, man, this is the worst brand ever, I'm never buying anything ever again. They only care when you stop buying their stuff. And if you keep buying it, you're not teaching them a lesson, guys. It's capitalism. You speak with your wallet. You don't speak in the comment section. They don't care. Do you see anyone in this comment section getting replied to by Antisocial Social Club? No, it's just all by other angry butthurt people. Like, do you know? Like, you won't fix the problem by buying more of their stuff. I'm just saying that now. Now, I'm not saying I honestly, I don't care too much. When I buy an Antisocial Social Club piece, I'm aware of that. I, to be honest, haven't bought one of their pieces in a long time, but that's just because I don't buy just everything because it's branded. I only buy stuff that I think I can wear, that I think looks good. That's why I'm buying basically every single shirts or hoodie, because I'm like, damn, that's fresh. But with this kind of stuff, I understand that this will be very hyped to release, but I don't think I'll buy into it unless there are some amazing pieces in it. Now, honestly, going back to what I speculate is in it, we've covered that there's probably going to be hoodies and shirts. I would be very impressed if Antisocial Social Club decided to put a little bit more effort into this drop and decided to release some outwear, something like bomber jackets, what's it called? My god, I forgot the word. What's the word? They're really lightweight, they're water resistant. North Face is really good for them, like Gore-Tex jackets, like that kind of thing. If they release some like undefeated Antisocial Social Club Gore-Tex jackets, ooh, I'm obviously not expecting Gore-Tex quality, but that kind of style, that would be sick. I'm not a huge it's literally escaped my mind. I talk about them all the time, and now it's just yeah, so I'm a big fan of that aesthetic. I don't wear a lot of them though, because I just don't think they look good on me. I'm more of a bomber jacket, pea coat, overcoat kind of guy over the top of hoodie. I like that kind of layering. So I think Antisocial Social Club kind of scratches that itch for me of having the hoodie that I wear underneath the overcoat and pea coat and stuff. But if they release like massive coats and stuff, I'd be kind of keen on it. I think it'd be kind of cool. The quality of Antisocial Social Club pieces, yeah, it's alright. It's nothing special. It's, if I'm being truly honest, the price is always a little bit too much for what you're paying for. But overall, I'm not mad at it. I'm not like, this is the worst quality hoodie I've ever worn. I've worn bad hoodies. I know what bad hoodies are. An Antisocial Social Club, they're not amazing, but they're not the worst. There'll be a bunch of YouTube videos where people are like, man, this is the worst hoodie ever. But for me, it's not that bad. But yeah, I speculate there's going to be a lot of hoodies and shirts. I would be very keen to see some accessories. I assume they're probably going to do caps. They always love to do some caps. Then maybe a beanie. A beanie would be a surprise. It is the fall-winter season up in the Northern Hemisphere, so they may do beanies. We don't know. But I will definitely, this is a promise to you guys, I will definitely cover all the pieces that drop in this collection when they get announced, 100%. But I thought today we will just talk about that it's been announced, this collection's here. I speculate there's going to be some hoodies. I speculate there's going to be shirts. Of course, that's a staple of both of these brands. But the pieces that I'm unsure about is if we're going to get accessories like hats, if we're going to get any outwear like jackets, bomber jackets, anything like that. That one's the one I'm like least confident on. I don't reckon we're going to get any of that, but I would be very pleasantly surprised if they did. And yeah, that's all. I'm very certain on the shirts and hoodies, but the other stuff a bit iffy on. But let me know what you guys think of this announcement. Are you keen to see what pieces drop in it? Are you keen to see if this collection is surrounded by a heat map kind of design? Would you pick up any of the pieces if they were like covered like that? I would love it if they just did this hoodie again, but in like a heat map thing on the front and a heat map like a heat map branding on the back here. So basically just grab those logos that are on the screen right now and put it on this hoodie. But yeah, I'd be pretty happy with that. That'd be a pretty cool piece. But yeah, we'll have to see. So let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. And that's it. That is it. I wish I could give you more. I kind of actually hate doing these videos because I kind of feel like I'm letting you guys down. I don't have any more details. I'm not an insider with Antisocial Social Club. I can't message Nick Lurk and be like, hey man, what are you releasing in this drop, bro? Give me some details. I got to cover it on the channel. But yeah, like that's all we have. We have an announcement. When the pieces get announced, we'll cover them on the channel. As always, whenever there's an Antisocial Social Club drop, we'll cover it on the channel. We'll talk about it. I think there's potential with this one. I reckon this is probably the drop that I'm looking the most forward to after the most recent drops. I had higher hopes for the Hot Wheels collaboration. That one kind of let me down, and I wasn't keen on the BT21 or the Hello Kitty ones. I covered them on the channel because, you know, we got to talk about it, but yeah, I just wasn't really feeling either of those collections. They just weren't for me. Let me know how you feel about the announcement of this collection. What do you think is going to be in it? What are you keen for? Let me know in that comment section below. Don't forget, while you're scrolling on down there, Like the video if you could. If you could, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that likes the videos whenever they release. I do see them. I leave the counter not showing because I don't want people to be influenced by other people's decisions. I want to know your opinions. Like it if you do like the video, and dislike the video if you dislike the video. It's up to you. It's your personal opinion. As I said, also leave that personal opinion in that comment section below. If you would ever be so kind, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Share the video if you could. If you could share the video, thank you so much. I honestly, anyone that does any of these things, whether it be like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have to say it. I couldn't believe that we're hitting the numbers that we are. I make it sound like I've hit 100,000 subs. Hell yeah! But I'm like, I don't even care, man. I've hit 1,740 at the moment, unless someone unsubscribes. And that's amazing. That's absolutely crazy. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed over this year. This is my first year on YouTube. Almost coming to the first birthday of the channel, and I will announce that I will do a video on the first on our first birthday. Technically, I'll cover that first birthday of the channel. I'll cover that. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to have planned with it. Honestly, I'm super confused. I don't know what to do. Just celebrate, I suppose. But thank you to everyone that has been joining me so far. There are socials in the description section below if you guys want to tune in a little bit further. I've got an Instagram page where I post all the time on my story. I haven't posted on the actual page in a while. I need to get around to doing that probably today. But I've also got the Facebook page. That I'll be posting the videos straight to. Any fashion memes that I find a little bit funny, I'll post on that as well. And anything else that I've got to say as well. So that's it. That has been the announcement for the Undefeated Anti-Social Social Club collaboration coming out this 21st. I'll cover the pieces when they drop. So until the next streetwear video, until the next sneaker video, guys, I'll catch you later.